She had very aggressive endocarditis and was admitted into hospital 10 days later because her fever was spiking at 104.6 degrees at night. She got sick with COVID in April 2020 and just couldn't get better. And so by the beginning of last year, she was in bad shape. And so that was when we had this discussion that culminated in her going back to her parents for what ended up being nearly 11 months. So by the time I flew to LA to do Shark Tank in September, she had been away from us, from me and the kids, for 8 months. And so on the one hand, obviously, it was devastating for us as a family. We all missed her. The kids missed her. I missed her. You know, a family's meant to be together. But it did enable me to get a lot done with the business, including, you know, the Shark Tank preparation. And so I did Shark Tank. She, you know, by that point, you know, it had sort of been a case of let's just get Shark Tank out of the way, and then you can come home, because then I'll have a lot more time on my hands to help. So she came back in early November, and then suddenly started making amazing progress and got better very, very quickly. And, you know, to all intents and purposes, it was back to full health. And then at the beginning of February this year, she was effectively back to full health. And then one weekend, she and I and our son all got sick with what we all thought was flu. And my son and I had been vaccinated for flu this winter, and Freya hadn't. So when he and I got better and she didn't, we just, again, thought it was flu. To cut a long story short, she didn't have flu. She had very aggressive endocarditis and was admitted into hospital 10 days later because her fever was spiking at 104.6 degrees at night. And she was admitted to hospital on the 6th of February, and on the 13th of February, she had emergency open heart surgery, which saved her life. And if it had been left another 24 hours, she would have died. So COVID was gone, and then suddenly this happened.